What's up guys, it's Timmy Attracts, and today's video is about detachment because there is an extremely powerful understanding that we can use in our day-to-day life that will allow us to, one, create results faster, and two, be blissful now instead of when you get the thing that you're wanting to create or attract. So one of the things that we do a lot of the times is we'll get our mind fixated on something that we want. And when we do that, it's really, really good. It's okay to do that. So you'll be seeing what you want to create, and you'll create that in your mind, and you'll see yourself as if you have what you want to create. But then the next day happens, there's a chance that you'll be attached to this idea of what you want, but you're also seeing in the world that you don't have it yet. And so when you're seeing that you don't have it yet, but you really, really, really want it, it can cause you to start to feel down. And so what I want to share today is how to avoid feeling down and also get that to happen. So what makes us happy? The thing that makes us happy is when what's happening right, like for you in that moment, you are okay with what's happening. You are at peace with everything that's happening. For example, when someone gives you $100 on the street randomly, you would be extremely excited about what's going on, right? So you're happy. You end up being happy. It's not the $100 that makes you happy. What makes you happy is that you're accepting the moment for what it is. In that moment, you are accepting it fully. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where you're upset because things around you, right? You're not accepting what's going on in around you. So how can we accept everything that's going on around us when it's kind of not exactly what we want? So the secret is actually lowering the mind speaking to you. Because the mind speaking to you is what then puts you in that perspective, like things you're like to not accept the moment, because your mind will give you reasons not to. So basic technique is just breathing. And when you breathe, you just take your attention to your breath. And so if your mind starts to drift, you take your attention back to your breath, and then you continue breathing. So what happens when you breathe is your attention goes to your breath and not to what the mind is producing. And slowly, your mind will begin to calm down. And when your mind calms down, what happens is you're no longer worried about whether or not this has happened yet. Now that you're not worried about whether or not it's happened, you'll be able to see things you couldn't see before. So when I was saying that you can create this 10 times faster when you detach, since you're not worried about it anymore, you'll actually start to see opportunities that have always been there, but the reason you missed the opportunities and weren't able to take action on the opportunities that get you closer to what you want to create was because you were busy distracted by your mind speaking. So when your mind's speaking and you're also getting disappointed because you want it now and you're not, it doesn't happen now, that also pulls you away from seeing opportunities. You can see how that gives a blind spot and you can't see the opportunities. But when you detach by taking your attention to your breath and you have your mind quiet down, you'll actually disengage from that perspective. Now when you go about your day, if you are not absorbed in the negative thought pattern, then you'll start to see opportunities, and then you'll know to take action on them because you're not distracted by your mind the same way. So this is what I have to share today. It's the power of being able to disengage from being attached to an outcome or something you want to create, in turn giving you an insane power of already being happy by saying, I want to create this, okay? You see yourself with it, and then you detach from worrying about it. So then you can accept the moment now without it, so you become happy. So not only are you detached, but you're happy about it, and then you'll also be able to see the opportunities that are coming to create it. So it's a whole shift in our mental process by detaching from the thing that we want to create to create it faster. So I hope that made sense. Feel free to leave any questions down in the comments. I'm so happy you watched this video. Make sure you like it if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more of Timmy Attracts. We have a lot planned, and I'm extremely excited to take action on this YouTube channel. But for now, guys,